Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. So, andito na naman tayo guys. Bali ngayon guys, ang topic natin is isi-share ko lang sa inyo yung journey namin guys based on experience dito sa pinaprocess nating AB3 USRN Immigrant Visa. So, isi-share ko lang guys yung process or yung immigration timeline from filing of I-140 to DQ guys, to document qualified muna guys, kasi since that our priority date was affected to the retrogression, cannot move forward guys. So ito na muna yung isi-share ko sa inyo guys, from filing to I-140 to DQ, to document qualified. So ngayon guys, kung bago ka sa channel ko, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you din sa mga naka-subscribe na. So medyo tumataas na yung subscriber natin guys. Daghang salamat sa inyong support dito sa channel ko. So daghang salamat kayo sa inyong paglantaw sa akong channel. So maraming salamat guys. But anyway, we will continue to our topic, and especially doon sa mga bago dito sa channel ko guys. I hope that I can give you a guide with this video guys, especially kung nakapasa ka na ng NCLEX. So first process dito guys sa AB3 natin guys is, yun nga guys, pag nakapasa ka na ng NCLEX is you need to apply and look for an employer or your petitioner. So or either it can be agency guys, no? So employer, direct employer or agency guys, it doesn't matter as long as makapunta tayo sa US. So yan yung objectives natin dito guys. So, once meron ka ng employer guys, meron ka ng petitioner. So, unang mangyayari niyan guys is first prevailing wage and posting guys. So, dito guys sa prevailing wage, isi-send ni employer, ni petitioner sa'yo yung mga forms na yon. Ipilapan mo yun guys. So, doon nakalagay yung prevailing wage saka yung I-140 form. So, just make sure guys before you will sign the form and forward to them, make sure guys that you are fully understand with the details. Kung meron ka mga question guys, pwede mo rin silang tanungin. So tanungin mo muna sila guys bago mo pirmahan kung meron kang clarification, or just do a research para at least pag pumirma ka guys is sigurado na. Ang next process niyan guys is ipa-file na yan dun sa USCIS. So USCIS filing for I-140. As discussed guys, meron na tayong previous vlog dito with regards to I-140 filing. Merong dalawang process, yung premium process tsaka regular process. So pag premium process guys, within 15 working days makaka-receive ka na ng approval ng application mo. Not like from regular process guys, it will take time. So months ang pinag-uusapan dito guys, maybe 3 months to 6 months. So it really take time guys, no, before it will approve your filing. So ang issue pa nga dito guys, baka merong document issues, so makaka-receive ka pa ng RFE. So kaya guys, kung it can be negotiated by your employer, mas maganda guys premium kahit retrogression ngayon, kasi ang hinahabol natin doon as applicant is immediately can be approved. Once your I-140 approved from the USCIS, it will transfer your case to NVC. So from USCIS, nasa NVC stage ka na ngayon guys, kasi na-approve na yung I-140 mo. Then sa NVC stage guys, yung kang marireceive na letter sa email mo guys, nakalagay doon, congratulations, you are now at NVC. Doon sa letter guys, nakalagay na yung case number mo. For example, pagka yung case number mo is MNL, so you are referring to the Philippines. So doon nakalagay guys, doon sa email mo, yung case number mo sa application mo. So yan yung case number na yan guys, yan yung ilalagin mo doon afterwards doon sa SIAC application for DS260. So then guys, pag nasa NBC stage ka na, dito na naman papasok yung tinatawag nilang fee bill. So dun sa fee bill guys, you need to pay the payment for the dependents. Kasi dun sa fee bill guys, ang primary applicant lang yung binabayaran. So like us, so dependent kami ni Mrs. So dalawa kami guys, so yun yung babayaran mo guys doon sa fee bill. So yun yung babayaran mo, yung dependent, which is cost $345. It's dependent guys. So bali dito guys, ang ginawa ko, binayaran ko agad para hindi ma-hold yung application kasi naghihintay si agency, si employer or si petitioner, naghihintay na mabayaran muna yung dependent bago nila ipaprocess yung application or bayaran din yung primary applicant. So ginawa ko guys, nagbayad ako agad, nag-email kami sa kanila. So binigay yung link, then we paid online. So online lang naman yung payment yan guys sa P-bill. Magbibigay ng payment link yung petitioner, yung employer mo or your agency. Then after I complete the payment online, then I send to them the receipt. So nasa kanila na yun guys kung kailan nila babayaran yung primary applicant para makapag-proceed na doon sa application. Kasi guys, pag hindi mo yan babayaran guys, hindi ma-activate yung D-260 mo. So yun guys, meron na rin tayong vlog with regards to D-260. Pwede mong i-visit doon. So pwede mong i-check yung video ko na yun guys. Meron na tayong first part with regards to D-260. Then guys, dito na rin sa NBC stage, dito na rin guys additional kino-collect ng petitioner, ng employer or yung agency yung additional civil documents requirements. So civil documents requirements guys, ito na naman yung pag-uusapan natin. Meron na rin tayong vlog dyan. So kung yung filing pa lang ng I-140, kulang tayo ng documents doon, dito kailangan na nila lahat complete documents. Alam na lang natin guys dito sa NBC States guys is yung NBI clearance tsaka police clearance. So bali dito guys, NBI clearance kung ikaw naman ay nasa Pilipinas, madali lang kumuha. Pero kung ikaw ay isang OFW at wala pang time for vacation, you can just visit your consulate kung saan ka mang consulate dito sa kung saan consulate ka man sa iyong bansa guys, so pwede kang mag-visit doon. They are processing NBI clearance. So doon yung application, then ipo-forward sa Pilipinas yung details mo para ma-process yung NBI mo. Then civil documents, police clearance, kailangan na rin dito sa NBC States. So meron na rin tayong vlog yan guys. Police clearance to primary applicant at dependents to the age of 16 years old. So, pag nag 16 years old na yung dependents mo guys, kung yung anak mo, kailangan na rin ng police clearance. So, additional details lang guys, police clearance. If you are 16 years old above, it will start your records dito sa NBC stage. Kasi yun yung isusulat mo doon sa DS260 application. So yun nga guys, additional information na rin. If you are stayed in particular country, kung nagstay ka guys doon sa country na yun more than 6 months. So for example, kung nagstay ka sa Oman within 6 months or more, you need to have the police clearance certificate guys. So kung at the same time guys, nandito ka sa UAE more than 6 months, din umuwi ka na ng Pilipinas, it is required a police clearance certificate dito sa civil documents requirements in the NBC states guys. So anyway guys, in general, NBC states is P-bill, then civil documents. So P-bill for the dependents, babayaran na natin yung dependents guys, then civil documents, police clearance, and NBI clearance. So after nyan guys, dito sa NBC states, once na nabayaran mo na yung P-bill mo, it will activate your SIAC guys. So mag-i-start ka na doon sa SIAC, magpipill up ka na doon sa SIAC guys. So meron na nga tayong vlog nyan guys, visit nyo na lang. Once you already complete paying the P-bill. Then once you complete the application for SIAC guys, sasubmit mo lang yan. Yun lang guys. So maghihintay ka na once you submit your SIAC, once completed ka na dun sa sa civil documents mo guys, sila nang bahala doon. Then it will take time guys, maybe 1 month guys. We complete the civil documents, then completed the DS-260 form also guys, we submitted. After that guys, we received the document qualified. So congratulations guys. Since our priority date was affected by the retrogression, so naka-hold mo na yung aming application. But it's okay lang guys kasi document qualified na guys. So wala na tayong problema sa documentation. Kompleto na yung police clearance, NBI, merit certificate. Kompleto na yan guys. So waiting na lang guys po to carry the priority date, then you can proceed for the next level. So ano na yan guys, embassy interview na guys. So yun lang po guys, I hope na nakapag-share na naman tayo ng topic dito guys. I hope na meron na-enlight na naman kayo kung ano yung dapat i-process. So tuloy-tuloy lang guys, laban lang. So mararating din natin yan guys. So muli guys, maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel guys. See you next time. Bye-bye!